He just announced it. One person
What?
too.
What do you say? No, I
You
talk
even
about next week.
you even had to what that. No, I said
Yeah.
people. I said once you announce a game, people want the game immediately. And I think it was bad for Claymont Cut to make the announcement, but I know why he did it. So he could get investors or get money to make the game. So Claymont Cut, like he shouldn't have mentioned. Now people want the game next week. They literally want the game as soon as possible.
Yo, what's going on with when's the last time you looked at any updates from Tale of the Tape?
I haven't. Did they put something out?
Within the last 2 months, they had an
Valid is
update video showing like how the guys are throwing punches. But it's all punches. That's all it is right now. But it looks
Then we
good.
then we try to get them on the show and they I forgot what they said because I was trying to get them guys on the show.
They're the same one that started off. It was starting off as as a kickboxer or Muay Thai game, and then it turned into that or something.
I think so. Now I was trying to get all them jokers that's making games. Let me see. Not let me see. E-boxing champion said Poe, they can get even more money by just convincing fans that they want what they're
Yeah.
selling. Yeah.
Yep.
I still blame Ash, not gonna lie. No, Ash should blame himself. I don't think we should blame Ash. Ash should blame himself. Great guy, but I'll be wrong to blame other people. Well, me, I definitely see. I think it might be. I feel like I got a vendetta against Will because I put him in Ash like I set that up, and then Will made sure that I stopped talking to Ash. He literally said, "We don't need your help anymore. We don't need you." I'm like, "What? You serious? We don't need you." So right then and there, that made me feel some type of way. Let me see.
And you said you knew that guy for how many years?
I knew Will like before Madden was a thing. I knew Will for a long time. I knew him from then. I wasn't really a football game, but I liked it at that time. I just liked the experience, like as far as gameplay was. I was always about gameplay, and I seen how he was like knocking on doors. And then he went, EA hired him, but he said, but the way Will said it, like I was there
Come on, you're
before
better than that.
him,
You've done all
but
your
I
work
didn't
all the way
see
through
that.
camp.
I always
You start
thought
to make
Will was
mistakes
there
and you
before.
switch it off. I
He
need you
probably
to
was
switch back
active
on.
in the
Get
form, but
focused
he
and get
probably didn't
back
have
on
a
the job.
title. But I know I saw Will there because I was in the EA form like when they first made the form. I was looked at. I feel old. I was there when they like literally made their forms. They like one of the first game companies to make a form. Yeah, I'm telling my age. But Poe, let me see now. You got a link. Let me know when Joe Pro on the podcast. I want a good laugh. Yeah, he's funny. We supposed to be getting him and Beast on the show at the same time. That should make for great. that that's gonna be a crazy show, man. And AJ want me to be here and be a moderator. I don't think I want to do that. Let them talk amongst themselves. That's gonna be weird. To be honest, I understand it in your case, but I can't say that for everyone else. Everyone gotta get it. Yeah, true. That's true. If I'm mad to somebody, I'm just not gonna burn the whole house down. I'm gonna pinpoint the joker that caused me trouble. I'm gonna get home. I'll bring him out the house and throw some. Nah, I'm saying too much. All jokes, YouTube. All jokes. Yeah, man. So, so Jay. Are you gonna ask for the survey, or you still think it's just put it out there? You got clout, man. You got clout. I've been trying to like on
What was
LinkedIn.
that? What are you doing?
I've been
Come
tagging
on.
them,
You're switching
EA,
off.
2K,
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back
PlayStation,
together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
well,
Just
Visual
take the round off.
Concept,
Great work. I love that.
Take Two,
Let's do it.
and some Japanese companies. Man, if a Japanese company make a boxing game and they made it realistic, it's over. It's over. It's gonna be
You know what's
over.
messed? You know what's messed up when you think about it? Nobody's ever really talked about this, but with Turkey and the Dimps, whatever, and it's all like no one. Well, people are suspecting now it's gonna be an arcade boxing game, right? But
Yeah.
we've never heard of anything with what's his name? What's the big shot? What's the big shot boxer down in Japan right now? Inoue.
Inoue.
Do you think he would even be part of that game?
Yeah.
Because you know they're trying to make it TKO, and Inoue is not going to be TKO. He's big enough by himself. He doesn't need to be TKO.
Yeah. He's down with Bob Arum. He's under Top Rank promotion.
Well, he as an independent, he'll make more money than going under a TKO label.
Yeah, he would. Especially, yeah, he would because he got whole Japan behind him.
So it makes you wonder too. If whoever Turkey gets, if he's gonna start signing them to become a part of the league.
Jay said, "I'm just a dude who makes videos." Man, stop playing, man. I will ask, but because I respect you a lot, it's not worth it. They'll do it and not even care to you. But Jay, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and this is the funniest thing, which I hate, because this company has turned into a marketing tool. But by them doing a survey, that's great marketing. That brings more eyes to the game. People gonna be like, hey, let me see what this game is
Now
about,
you're switching
and
off.
we can see what
That was
we
a terrible
expect
round,
for the
that is.
next game.
Come on, you've let him back in the
It'll
fight. You're
actually
much better
bring
than this
more
guy.
players.
You're
It's a
much
good
better. He's not in
marketing
your
tool.
league.
A
Come on,
survey.
switch on. Get
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You
Basically,
feel
you'd
good?
be like,
Good man. Good
what you
man.
I
expect
need you to go
is
back
the
out there. I
next
need to win this round.
undisputed
Get your
game.
mind back. Get
You know, they don't necessarily have to put it in there, but still, you ask the question. You got people eyes on it. They're gonna get a lot of people signing that survey. I'm gonna make sure of it. Not saying I'm gonna constantly do it over and over. No, I'm gonna make sure the internet get it. But I'm doing every
Yo.
site.
Oh, I'm heading out.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you. Good show, man. I'll catch you later.
All right, good. Inoue's becoming a pretty popular fighter, but I don't know if he's mainstream in the U.S. just yet. No, to boxing fans, yeah. Casual fans, not so much. But they put that little anime flair to it. It'll catch them that fan base. Yeah, it'll catch that fan base. They put that little anime twist to it with promoting them. They tried a little bit, but they gotta do it more. They gotta let Turkey push Inoue more. You know, because Turkey does great promotion. That's why I hated that Steel City didn't use Turkey the way they should have, because he does a great job at promoting things. Let me see. So let me see. Do y'all think Steel City can still capture an audience with a DLC drop? But let's say they drop a Tyson or Mayweather package. But to me, they have to split them up. The Mike Tyson package has to be with some other boxers, not Mayweather. Mayweather
Okay, now you
package
let him
should
back into the
be
fight that round.
Mayweather,
That's his round. I
his
need you to
Uncle
focus.
Jeff, his father and Roger. They should do motion capture. Matter of fact, they should do procedural motion capture for Roger Mayweather. And they sell a package like that. That package right there would do well. It would bring the fans back. I hate to keep saying this because my thing is move on, leave it alone. Because people act like they don't see the flaws. Like the DLC automatically make all the flaws they was complaining about go away. Yeah, I got. Let me see something. I got over 75 people that viewed this video so far. So please hit that like, share, and subscribe. Um, y'all should go on like social media sites and say, Still City, hashtag Still City, making survey, make a survey. So we could get them to make a survey so they can like see what fans want. And let us see the results. Don't hide the results. Like when y'all finish it and it's all said and done, let us see the results. So we can hold y'all accountable if y'all don't hold yourself accountable. E-Boxing Champion say, most definitely, SCI got the sell side of this whole thing down. The more DLC they sell, the more people will buy it. Seems like that's a winning strategy for them. Yeah, because everything they're doing is marketing. Straight up. Like right now, they marketing. I said, y'all, they keep doing marketing and promotion. You're promoting a broken game. There's no way around it. I said it was a broken game.
Come on,
That's
switch
the
on.
thing that
Switch
bugs me
on.
out the most.
Get out there and switch
Ash
on.
told
Get
the
this
truth.
boxing back together. Have you got
When he
complacent?
broke
The
down and
fight's not over
said
yet.
they was developers was looking at from other companies, they was looking at the game and said the game is messed up. But people still buying DLC and complaining about the game. The game is not gonna get fixed. The only thing people should be worrying about is what Undisputed 2 is gonna be. And that's weird because I remember when I said he never intended to have sequels. He didn't want sequels for Undisputed ESBC. He didn't want sequels. He just wanted to be a live update game. That's all he wanted. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Oh yeah, y'all forgot about Leafy Game. Man, I knew. See that? I know you like, man. Paul had to say it. He had to go up and say it again. You said that may not be such a good idea. What, the live action? I mean, the live update game? What they call the live service? You don't think that's a good idea?
You're taking too much to fight is over.
Let me see. And you know what's funny about the Discord? You got people in there that just want to argue, man. They just be arguing for nothing. They attack people like me and people like y'all because y'all passionate about the game. And that's what companies should love about fans being passionate because they will bring other passionate people into the fold. So I don't know. See, 76. That's a good amount of views to so far, I usually pick up most of my numbers like when the show is over. So anybody ever get the numbers for UFC 4? Let me see. Let me see. I'll get the numbers right now. Did the UFC, did the EA UFC games sell better than the Knockout Kings?
This bout.
Knockout King,
Do it.
Kings, and Fight Night series. Let me see what I get. Um, let me see. What's the numbers? Let me see. Knockout Kings together sold 9.57 million copies. That's the lifetime units sold. Fight Night Round 3 sold 3.14 million. Fight Night Round 4 sold 2.92 million. Fight Night Champion sold 1.91 million lifetime. So that adds up to 7.97 million for the Knockout Kings and Fight Night series. Yeah, it's saying that there's no public.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round.
There's no
Don't worry
public
about that round.
information
Let's go out
for
there.
the
Let's reset.
UFC,
Forget about
the
that round. It was a bad round, all right, but we don't care. Go out there.
Nice round. Good round.
the only one it has for is for the 266,919 copies sold in its first week. That was the undisputed. I mean, that was EA Sports UFC 3. But after that, EA Sports UFC 4, they don't have the numbers. They say top charts in several regions. Exact unit sales not disclosed publicly. Then it said EA Sports UFC 5 has not released overall sales figures. Digital sales and installs are tracked internally, but official units sold worldwide are not published. So we kind of don't know. And I knew that was going to happen because I know the whole story behind that. You don't want the UFC numbers to fall behind the Knockout Kings and Fight Night series when UFC is supposed to be more popular. Because they should have showed those numbers. Let me see. SCI this was e-boxing championship. SCI probably should fix Undisputed before trying to drop a sequel. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, but I highly doubt it because the code is so corrupt and messed up that I don't think they could do but so much. it might be smarter to have better press around the undisputed.
Mate, what you doing? Come on.
Aloha
Switch on,
Bama
switch on.
said,
You've been coasting this fight.
is
Now
at
you've been back
JMA
into it.
still in the
That was a
room?
tougher fight, and
If
he's gonna be
so, ask the
confident.
undisputed
He'll take that
devs
Great
which
round,
player
great
base
round.
was larger, offline or online. Offline is always bigger. I know this triggers people, but offline is always bigger. You can look it up. Offline modes are more bigger because you got people that work and stuff like that. They don't come home and play online. A lot of people don't play online. I literally did the research on that. Let me check this out. Let me stop just listening to what people say. Let me see. Huge drop between 4 and Fight Night Champion. Yeah, that was a huge drop. Because I know why the drop happened because EA promised fans, and that I'm not gonna bring up that we I used to do polls, always did polls like I do on my Twitter. Always say, what do you want? And people was doing, and I was hoping they say, hey, you're part. They felt like I was part of the team, which I wasn't, because I was just, we were senior moderators. But didn't they receive Lower Bama? We was like partners. Let me see. Only 300K between 3 and 4. Yeah. Alabama said no fun disputed. Fight Night Dev said offline had the larger players base by far. Yeah. I think offline for Undisputed is big too. Because a lot of people say they don't like what's going on online. It's like almost unplayable. So
Come on, you're better
that
than
like
that.
really
You've done all
increased
your
the
work all the way
fan
through
base.
camp. The fight's not over yet.
AJ Pack said, told you with respect to the UFC 4 data onward not being published, otherwise UFC 3 dropped in 2012. Yeah, I had to look that up. I wasn't looking at it to fact check you, Jay. I was just looking it up. I just wanted to see where did any UFC games sell more than the Fight Night and Knockout Kings games? And the reason why they don't want to release the numbers because it looks bad on them. I know that conversation too. They didn't want to release the numbers because if the numbers don't look like over the top, like more than what Fight Night games sold, it doesn't look good, especially for the investors. Let me see. E-Boxing Champion said Fight Night Round 4 had that slight drop because of controller gate. Yep. 100%, and I can confirm that. Even though the series was still super popular up that point, yeah, but that controller gate, I 100%. I'm like, I called it. I called it. Round 4 was promoting Tyson and Ali crazy. That's a big part of the sales. Yeah, it was. I met Tyson too, off of round 4. I met the real Tyson because they're promoting the game. Round 4 promos were crazy. They had a bunch of fighters.
Now, you let him back into the fight.
Interviews
That's
lots
his
of
round.
rappers
I need
too.
you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your
I
mind
was
back,
at that
get your focus
promo.
back, get that jab back.
Great work.
I was
love
there.
That. I love that.
That's I think Tyson's daughter died like a month later after that. Cause I met Tyson, his kids, I met K Sway, I was meeting everybody. Joe Frazier, who else I met? Man, there's so many people there. I seen one of them guys from the what's the name of that movie that everybody used to watch the with the gangsters. I forget the name because I never really watched the show. But I, had all the Italians there and stuff. They were like Tyson friends. A lot of people is doing like major stars. Um, yeah, but I still got some of that promo stuff. I had a shirt, somebody stole it from me while I was training. They took it. And I found out years later I seen a Joker in a picture with my shirt on. I said, yo, what the heck? That Joker robbed me. Yeah. So we all of us in here. I know some of y'all probably got banned, but we need to say Soprano. Thanks. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You knew what I was talking about, yeah, because he got friends that's from the Sopranos. They were there. Yeah, all of y'all that's in here, that's in the Discord, put hashtag tag, give us a survey. Something like that. Something to that like that. To let them know that we want a survey so our voices could be, at least we feel that our voices is being heard. Because the thing is, if they do a survey and they drop the numbers like of certain things and what they said, like they made it public, I could use that same information and give it to other developers. But the thing is, I don't have a company behind the survey that I made. I think the survey that I made is like everything, that fans could like, hey, yeah, I don't like this, I like this, stuff like that. Who got the link to the Discord? What you mean the Discord? Aren't you in the Discord? I thought you was already in the Discord. What you need the link for? Let me see. I gotta hopefully nothing mess up. I be having a billion things open on my screen. I'm what you call a collector, not a hoarder.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
I almost forgot I was still in the chat. Give me a second. You said you wanted the directions to the Undisputed Discord, right? You wanted the link. Give me a second. Let me see. All right. Trust me, if I'm lasting in there, you'll do all right. You'll do all right. Cause I thought I couldn't last, and I said, nah, man. I'm getting myself kicked out. But I go in there for content to see what people talking about, and it's good for the show. You'll realize there's a lot of people in the Discord, they actually kind of think like this. Yeah, I think, let me see something. Yo, country boy, you in there already? You doing the hashtag? Everybody see. Oh, yeah, Jay, they ruined the game. That's cat. Hold on, what you talking about? They did. Oh, a lot of tests suggested a lot of ways to help. I ain't getting into that. It
Come on,
doesn't?
do you want to win this fight?
That's weird.
Get out
Give me a
there,
second then.
switch on, get this boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Back.
Look like the same link. Let me see. No, is it? No. It looked like something was missing, like the last part. Yeah, hopefully that works. Yeah, we got to all stick together to get a better game. And just hoping Jay make that video or say something to somebody. Get them a survey and make them be quiet. That's all you gotta say. You want to keep them quiet, and it's a promotion tool. It's 100% a promotional tool. They like promoting the game so much. Do the survey. All right, appreciate you, man, coming through. Salute, country boy. Let me see. Man, Coach, I thought you was gonna go in there and drop a hashtag and then step off. Respectfully ask the undisputed judge which player base is larger, online or
Understand
offline.
what you're doing.
But they
Come
can't
on,
release
switch
the
it off.
telling
You're
me.
complacent. Right,
Jay
let's
said
go
no.
out there. Get your
Hey,
boxing back
shout out,
together.
man.
Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Great round.
I think I'm
Great
about to.
round. Now relax.
I don't know if I'm gonna change
Don't
my
be
name,
looking
but I'm
Leave
gonna
when you're
let me
stepping
see.
around. I need you to switch back on.
Give
He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Us.
shattered. He's hurt.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible
A
round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better
survey.
than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get
Give him any free shots.
SCI. Yeah, let me see. The rules say no self-promotion. But what are we self-promoting? I go in and I talk about, I say my podcast, but to me that's not really, because I be saying, yo, you should come on my podcast. I'm glad they don't take that as self-promotion. Oh, I get what you're saying about it's no self-promotion. They always promoting something. Promoting and marketing. That's all. That's what the team is, a promotion and marketing tool. And they don't care what the game is. We promote it right. Yeah. Let me see. Lip on the Discord. Leopard Tillian is going. He's saying, is it going to be offline only? Any info about that? Oh, he talking about Claim Uncut game. But my thing is, people expect too much from one developer. That's why, like I said, if I was making a game, I would never tell y'all until the game is about to drop. It's like a week or two out. I would never tell y'all because y'all could be a headache. Some of y'all, but y'all could be a headache because he's saying, is the game going to be offline?
Listen,
Technically, it kind of makes
What's he
sense
doing?
because
I
it's
need
just
to get
one
back out there.
developer.
I need to win this round.
They keep
Get
acting
your mind
like
back, get your
Love C
focus
Shorty
back, get that jab
and
back.
Claimer
This
Uncut,
boxing's beat.
Okay,
Beefy,
I'm
and all these
happy. I
guys
like
have a
that round.
team.
Good work. Just
Win the round, right?
Even people
There's
with
only one round that you've lost, don't
two or
worry
three
about
people
it.
on their team, they're still struggling. Or a whole team, they're struggling. So asking them for online, I think that's not right. It's like you asking them for something that's gonna like almost stress them out like that. They want online, and I can't really do the online thing because of this and that. That's putting too much on the person. Yeah, you could do parsec and stuff like that. Let me see. Boxing Champion said, "Oh, you're asking them to give us a survey. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's what I do the hashtag. Give us a survey. I'm gonna keep doing it. I think I'm gonna do it on LinkedIn too, cause they be watching my stuff on LinkedIn. That I got 90 views already. I think I might do the whole 3 hours just to see can I hit that 100. I appreciate everybody that's viewing this video. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. And we can only get better because, to be honest, I'm not really a talker. With me, I was always the sidekick when we did podcasts back in the days. Like with EA, I was a sidekick because I didn't want to talk. I'd try to find somebody that was a talker, and I get them to do the talking. Then I start chiming in, or they pull me into certain conversations. But other than that, I wasn't trying to. That's what messed me up. That's what messed me up for my what's it called my
Okay, now
bro.
you're switching off.
For my,
You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. The fight's not over yet.
me making
You've got to go
videos
out there
and
and
stuff.
win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
great work. I love that. I love that. That challenge.
Not Fight Night round 4 though. Wonder why. Hold up. They like comparing Fight Night Champion to, but not Fight Night round 4. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people selected. They selected. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I think we got a good chance of getting something from Steel City the end of this week or next week. I'm just guessing because they're trying to waste time, find a way to waste time. Because I was looking at the latest post, and their latest post is let me check it out. The latest post is they talking about what is it, walkouts or let me see. Let me make sure because I want to get my information right. Undisputed, yeah, they got Undisputed, the voice of boxing brings to you the first ever fighter showcase. To start things off, we have phenomenal Katie Taylor. Why that phenomenal look wrong? Whoever wrote that look like they misspelled it, and I'm gonna fact check you. Olympic gold medalist. Yup, they spelled medalist wrong. I know I'm nitpicking. And 2-weight undisputed champion, Ireland's first class pride, the Bray Bomber. Who would you like to see next? I'm guaranteed that's what it said. 'Cause I
What you
ain't-
doing? You switched off
Who would
completely.
you like
I need
to
you to
see
focus on
next?
what
Tell
you're doing.
us
You
in the
don't want to lose
comments.
this fight, do you?
My thing is,
Come on,
y'all
you're getting back
wasted
into
time.
this.
This
You're
is
better than
stuff
this,
that
kid.
y'all should have been
Go
talking
back out.
about
Yes, I like
in
that.
the game already. It should have been videos showing each boxer boxing, or you had them playing as themselves with AI. If you played the boxer AI and he was fighting like himself, that would have sold. I mean, that would have caught a lot of people's attention. But you didn't. Pro know about marketing and promoting stuff. Trust me. I'm gonna tell y'all because I know you're like Pro just talking. I used to make cheesecakes. Being that I turned vegan, I stopped making cheesecakes because I'm always the type of person. Why sell something that you do not eat? I want people to see that I can enjoy what I make. So I'm not eating no cheesecakes and stuff like that. I made a lot of money off of it.
One,
So
two,
I was promoting
three,
myself. I used to do the artwork and everything. There was no chat GPT. To y'all people that think I'm not an artist, I am an artist. I went to the same school Michael B. Jordan went to, even though he came decades after me, but the same school. I went there for art. So yeah, so art is my thing, and that's why I try to like everything. I try to like make sure it's right. Let me see. Pro heading out, bro. Appreciate you, Lamont Davis. I almost forgot you was here. Cause you be just watching. You don't be saying nothing. Let me see. I got 90 views. I'm trying to stick around for that 100. Then I'll probably end the show after that. 90 views. I don't know if it counted. People came in and went back out to see if I'm still talking. But it's 90 views. So I'm going to take it for what it is. Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Salute. Let me see. See, even the undisputed, it's not moving. It's like
Great work.
stuck.
I love that. I love that.
It's
Jab
like
slick.
stuck.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
I looked
Good
in
work.
there. It's
Don't
like
forget the jab.
nothing
Okay,
is
now you're
moving.
switching
No
off. You're starting to make
anything.
mistakes and you're switching off.
Good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
box.
Let me see something. Oh, I see what you doing. I see advertise the site. All right. Well, yeah, I got my own Discord. Whoever's here, you can come in there and start conversations too. Yeah, y'all can start Well, you snuck up in, Blaster. I ain't see you. Peace. Yeah, you snuck up in. Yeah, this the for my Discord channel that I'm set up. It's not my channel, like I keep saying. These channels are our channels. Y'all could go in there and post anything you want, basically, that's dealing with boxing and conversations to make a better boxing game. You know, help us get the fan base built up. My thing is, if we become strong enough, companies got no choice but to listen to us. They will listen to us. Gone. I hate when they start spraying this building. When they spray this building, you might get scared about something. I know I shouldn't be talking about it online, but I'm very transparent about stuff. Let me see what was going on. trying to wait. Oh, let me see something. Give me a second. Okay. I'm trying to get two guys on here. One in the Discord, his name is Pacali. He seemed passionate, and OBSI. He's very passionate, and I think he's a coder or a game developer, some or modder. I know he's within that realm because we was discussing something, and he liked something that I did. Let me see. Boxing Champions. Poe, I was thinking about the guard splitting. Man, here y'all go with that. You gonna bring that back up, huh? You gonna bring that back up. What you was thinking about it? That conversation, boy, that's a headache. Because with me, I see things a little different. Like when everybody be saying about defense and stuff like that. I don't think everybody should be, because it's just like since everybody should have the same offensive style. No, everybody shouldn't have the same offensive style. Can they do it? Yeah, some people they could do certain things, and it might be a hybrid or a variant of a style. Like with the you got 6 axes, you got I think it's 12 axes. Then you got the up and down. You got you got the cross arm. You got different blocking variants. So when saying one particular one, you stealing from a boxer. Joe Frazier, 6 axes. I don't think that's in his arsenal. Let me see. Boxing Champion said, I think the problem is there's a lack of attack and defense options. 100%. That's 100%. I literally kind of said that. I said literally kind of said that. Like I'm skateboarding, right? No, but I was saying that. There should be there's a lack of attack and defensive options. Exactly.
That's a terrible round.
It's a lack of it.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Because if you
Let him get back
if
in
you
it.
if
Nice round,
especially with the
good
footwork,
round.
the
I like
footwork
that. I'm happy.
doesn't mean anything no more. In the beginning, it did. When they first announced it, looked it beautiful. You could do angles and everything. Not so much now. It doesn't like really play like that unless a person get up there and force it to play the way they look realistic. The way I said, play it the way it's supposed to be played. All right. If there were additional angles to throw and block from, depending on the block style, it will make more sense. It would. It really would. But it's like you're not able to step in accurately to create those angles. Like if you have micro steps and stuff like that, I think they had that in the beginning. You could do micro steps. Somebody correct me if they remember, but I think they had micro steps in there, and they had the gallop like you could gallop or you could run towards your opponent. B said that's still in the game that you could rush somebody, like you could move forward real fast. But when I hear people complain about certain things, I'm like, is that really in the game? Because if you could do that, you could semi cut off the ring. Let me see. Please give me a second. Yeah, that I'm reading something. Somebody said, from what we heard, SCI didn't listen to their testers. They don't. I can't see. I really can't see SCI listening to their testers, and I think they're just going through a process. Hey, give it to the testers. All right, give us back that information that we're not going to use, because it's nowhere in the world that the content that fans are getting has been played test accurately or the way it should have been played. I'm, I mean, or accurately, or the way that shows that they really test the game. It's crazy. You literally pay people to test your game, yet every time there's hot fixes or more hot fixes and more hot fixes, or you got to do something major. That's crazy. That means you're getting played, EA. I mean, Steel City. Let me see. I mean, like it. I mean, like an inside lean plus jab to the head could be a slightly different lane than just a lone leaning jab. Yeah. Leaning inside, yeah. But you could also kind of be off balance too, and the other joke could catch you. That's got to also come into play too. All right. The footwork is also a problem in Undisputed. There's only two speeds right. There's more than that in older boxing games. Exactly. You 100% right. You 100% right. I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that. Older games using stick pressure instead of toggle. Those added angles too. Exactly. 100%. Blaster X. 100. The first defensive update they made, players start spamming it. After that, I think SCI gave up. And I think SCI gave up way before any of them
Okay, I'm happy.
updates.
I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Because
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
you
That's it.
you think
Start
about
sticking a
the
few body
spam
shots
part.
in
My
there.
thing
Vary
is,
it up.
What was that? What are
to
you doing?
anything
Come
that's
on,
being
you're switching
spammed,
off.
there
Stay
should be
focused.
counters
Don't let him back into the fight.
or
Don't
blocks.
give him no
But
free
people worry about the block. I mean, the spamming, because they're not being defensive responsible, and they're getting hit. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me see. All right, I see it. Give me a second.
Step. Breathe. Keep breathing.
Let me read. I'm gonna read one more post from. Let me see. All right. That I thought it was another post, but where do y'all see? Cause Still City ain't make no announcement this week. Where do y'all see Still City next month? As far as this game, do you see them still attracting people to the game? Which that's what they just did. They did a promotional tour, went over to Thailand. And if you listen to people, you'll think, Thailand? Do they got TVs over there? I'm like, stop. Let me see.
Finish him.
Yeah, I think I'm about to cut this show because it's like 3 hours. This ain't when I'm doing my 12-hour show, but it's been like 3 hours. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I know I said I was going to go back to the regular schedules, but I think I got too addicted to doing it every day, so I might continue moving like this. Hopefully it helps me out. But until the next show,
Great work.
peace.
I love that. The jab
Much
slick.
love to
Just
all of
keep him
y'all.
on the end of his jab. Just the same again. Don't change
Peace
too
to
much
all
yet,
that
just doing
showed
what
up.
you're doing. The gaps
Blaster,
will appear.
E-Boxing
Okay,
Champions,
focus.
Jake
Big, deep
MMA.
breaths.
Cool, you can't miss it.
Shout out to
Great.
AJ
Stay
Pax.
focused. Don't let him back
Shout
you.
out to
I need
Leafy
you to
didn't
switch
show up
back on.
today.
Get
Where you at,
focused. Get
Leafy?
your mind
And
back
don't
on the
pop
Be
up in
looking
here
there
at
for
the
a one
last
shot at a
minute.
time. Set him
Leafy,
up, but you'll
let me
take
see
him out.
who
He's
else.
ready to go. He's absolutely
Oh,
shattered.
my
He's
guy
ready to
Lamont
go,
Davis.
But you've got to be smart. Otherwise
Shout
he'll
out
see
to
Sound
you.
off. Win the round on your
Shout
jab
out to
and breathe
what's
when
his
you're stepping
name?
round.
What's his name?
Get
I
your
don't want
time
to
in.
leave you out.
Let's do it.
Dr. J, 9035. Shout out to you. No, shout out to everybody that came in, even if you shadow watching. Shout out to you. I appreciate y'all. And please like and share the video. Like, share it, subscribe, you know, do all that
Taking
crazy
too
stuff.
much to fight is
Only could get better. I'm gonna try my best to get better. So, you know, to the next show. Peace.